Hello, how are you doing this morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it currently is for you on this planet? How are you? I myself am doing pretty good, and let us discover who the universe has chosen for today's opponent. First things first, I am playing a 10-minute game. I haven't played a 10-minute game in a minute, but that does mean I have a story time. Story time. I don't know why I said it like that. Story time, long overdue. I've been wanting to do this for a good minute now, and I just decided, hey, why not do it today? But this is a very special story time. It is about Cub Scouts. So if you didn't do Cub Scouts, and you're not really familiar with Cub Scouts, it's like what grade was I in? I think elementary school. I think it's elementary school. It's like Cub Scouts and then Boy Scouts, which I think is, I don't know. I forget the grades, but Cub Scouts. And in Cub Scouts, I just know that I was pretty young. Before I continue the story, though, let me figure out what this position is. If I take, okay, if I let you take, that is not really what I want. So you know what? I'm just going to take here. And then you're going to take back. Uh-huh. And then I do this. Anyways, Cub Scouts, there is something called the uh, Derby. The I forgot what the name is called for this event in Cub Scouts, but it's a an event where you get a wooden block, you make a car out of the block, and in this situation, I'm also going to put my knight on this cozy square. You like construct the wooden block into a car, and the day of the event, you race the cars, and you race them down like this slope. Everything's indoors. You race them down a slope. You put the cars up top, let them go, and it's like a tournament style. Whoever wins, whoever obviously makes the end the most wins. Again, I forgot. It's something derby. I can't remember. I'll look it up after this. If you also know what I am talking about, go ahead and put the name of that down below. Very good times, though. But the first time I did the derby, the first year I did the derby twice. The first year I did the derby, I'm actually going to go here and target the pawn. I think I can do this. First year I did the derby, it was my dad and and they give you the block. They give you the block that you have to use. And I remember like my dad and I sitting in the backyard and trying to make this car, and we had no idea what to do, what we were doing, and I just blundered my bishop. Okay, that's nice. Not usually something that is beneficial. Blundering the bishop. And you know what? I'm just going to go for this attack. Hopefully they don't see this. Obviously my opponent is going to see that I'm attacking their rook. Nice. How did I miss that? Literally, that was the easiest thing to see. Well, that's what greed does to you, I guess. And I really was not paying attention. Anyways, I'm going to try to focus even more while I tell this story because I don't like losing, especially in the storytime videos, especially this storytime. It's a very, very special storytime. And we're constructing this derby car from this wood block, and we really don't know what to do. We're sanding it down, doing what we think we need to do, not really taking it the most serious, but we constructed this block car, like just a blocky car. We barely even, may as well just had the block with the wheels, right? attacking my queen. If I attack here, no, I think we are better off just moving this queen out of the way. Now, I think I can take this rook. If you take my queen, I take your queen. Okay, if I take this, boom, I think I can win this pawn. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm risking it for the biscuit. I don't care. I'm risking it for the mother fluffing biscuit. Okay, you're going to take the queen, and I'm going to take that piece. Okay. All right. And from now on, I do not want to trade any pieces. That was the last time I'm going to trade piece. So the Derby comes along. We got this block car, and long story short, we come in dead last. All right, all right. Slowest, worst vehicle on the track, right? Okay, I don't like that you're attacking my pawn here. What happens if I do this? You know what? Let's just go ahead and trade the rooks. One rook versus a bishop and a rook. Why not? I just don't like my opponent attacking that piece. Oh, I don't like this at all. I really do not like this. Let me go ahead and move my king over here, prevent them from going here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is not ideal. Not ideal. Well, anyways, let me continue with the story. The story on the chessboard is not looking good, so maybe I can redeem myself with the story time that I have. Anyways, yeah, come in dead last, right? And we're like, yeah, this is not good. Complete dead last. Like the car is just sad. It's just sad. It was just sad. Next year comes along and we're like, you know what? I think it was my dad. He had the idea because my grandfather on my mom's side, he was basically a wood master. His hobby was wood. Like he could do anything with wood, like make trains. He made our trash can. He made many things like a rocking horse. So basically, he was the guy when it came to wood. So we're like, you know what? Why don't we just send this block over to him, and he makes the car for us? And I really wish, oh my gosh, I really wish I had the car with me. But it is back at my parents' house. Whenever I go back to my parents' house, I am going to bring the car back with me so I can bring it onto the video. But I unfortunately do not have the car with me. It is the coolest looking wooden car thing ever. Greatest looking wood derby car of all time. I promise you it is. Like it's completely undefeated. It's red. It looks like a sports car. It literally looks like a race car, right? So we sent it to him. We send over the car. Oh my gosh, I'm just blundering everything. Completely blundering all of my pieces. I wish I didn't do that. Okay, you know what? I believe my only last ditch attempt is pushing this pawn up. I don't know how I feel about my chances here at all. It is just not looking good for me. I'm going to put my rook here, move my pawn up. I believe my last ditch attempt is this A pawn right here. I'm just going to push down the field. Not a very eventful game, but hopefully you are enjoying the story, because that is what matters. Matters. That is what matters currently. So we send the block to him. He does his thing, carves a freaking masterpiece of a wood car, and we go to the Derby, and we won every single race. And I got a little bit carried away from myself because I felt the passion in this car. I was like, you know what? I got in dead last year, and the feeling to get first in every single race was phenomenal. And I think my dad thought of that idea because he was like, you know what, these parents are probably sending these blocks to like professionals. He's like, you know what, they're probably sending these blocks to professionals to make these cars. But the people did not know that we had the professional. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? We had the professional. Won every race, and I got a little bit carried away. I was taunting. I was like, in your face. It was like, I was happy. I was so happy. It was a good time. It was a great time. And plot twist. Is my opponent going to keep on going back and forth? Please do not do that. Thank you very much. And we have come back a little bit. It's not looking ruined for me. My chances aren't looking ruined, so that's a good thing. And they're going, you know what? We can draw this game all you want, buddy. Plot twist, though. We learned that my grandfather did not use, and rest in peace, he passed away a few years ago, rest in peace. My parents and I learned that he didn't use the block that he was supposed to use. He used his own wood. He used his own block. But you know what? It probably wasn't the first time anybody did that. You know what I mean? So, core memory for me, great memory. At his funeral, the pastor, he was like, "Tell me a story about your grandfather," and I told him that story, and he told it, and yeah, great memory. Again, once I get my hands on that car, I know exactly where it is. It is on my nightstand back in my parents' house. Again, when I go back home, I will bring it back up and put it in that video to show you, and I'll also link this video with that just to give a little reminder. Well, yeah, that's the story. I hope you enjoyed it. And, well, we get checkmated there. I really did not even realize that I was being put into checkmate. Honestly, this game, I really was not paying attention to the game, if I'm being honest. And that is because this, again, is a very core memory, very important story that I wanted to, focus a little bit more on the story than the chess game. And that happens some videos. But the grind never stops. We keep going, keep improving ever so slightly every day. What else? What else is there to say? I feel like I had something else to say. Oh, I guess not. If you enjoyed the video, do your thing. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And other than that, I hope you have found peace in your day. If you have not already found peace in your day, I hope you eventually find peace in your day. And I'll see you in the next one.